is Shay Veronica, and I just want to say that from the inception of the Barbados Bar Association, from the get-go, it is obvious, it is apparent, it is something that happens in all professional capacities, that if someone within that particular association breaks the law, especially something that is vital to their ethics, something vital is the lifeline, people being able to trust an attorney, especially with their money, especially with large sums of money. That is the bedrock. That is something that you cannot mess with, and it should have been from the get-go that part of the Bar Association in Barbados, part of their writing, part of their moral standpoint, part of what they are in terms of having people sign on and sign the dotted line, part of that should have been instant disbarment. If you are found guilty as an attorney, if you are found guilty of stealing client money, that should have been put there from the get-go. It shouldn't be something now that they are looking at adding. It should have been there from the beginning of time. From the beginning of when they started a bar association in Barbados, theft by attorneys, when found guilty, should be met with instant disbarment. Instant. There are something else. You cannot trust no one. Let me just put it that way. Trust no one. Shay Veronica. This is Shay Veronica. Regarding the mold and the dust at some of the Barbados schools, what needs to happen is your tax money, it has to go to credible engineers. It has to go to people who understand how to build these kinds of structures, especially when they're being inhabited by human beings. Human beings give off a lot of heat, they give off a lot of grease, they give off a lot of dust, things fall off of humans naturally. So when you have these school buildings, you need to consult professionals. Stop paying frauds. Stop paying the frauds in Barbados to work on schools where your children have to sit in for hours in the day. Pay the money. Do whatever you have to do with other things. But when it comes to children and their health, pay the money to engineers. Pay the money to health people that are, in the health arena. pay these people to come in, test the air, make sure the structure is sound, make sure it's breathing correctly, make sure the right fabric of everything that needs to be there is there. Stop allowing frauds to get these contracts, and make sure that when you hire people, you hire them as professionals so that you can sue them when something goes awry, when something goes wrong within like 5 to 10 years of them doing what they did. You can always sue them because they should be insured to the max, where you can sue them or have them come back and fix any cracks in the seams. Make sure you hire professionals. This is Chef Veronica. Hi, this is Chef Veronica. Yesterday in broad daylight, Darius Clark, who was working at a marijuana store, it was a store, The Plug, which sold marijuana products to people. He was working there. Darius Clark was only 20 years old, and in broad daylight, he was shot and killed. There was a robbery, and 3 men stormed in to the store with guns at about 12:15 p.m. midday, and they started to take tobacco and marijuana products, and Darius was shot and killed. Now, I'm hearing that Darius Clark is or was the grandson of Gabby, the mighty Gabby there in Barbados, the Calypsonian there in Barbados. That's what I'm hearing, that Darius Clark was the grandson of Gabby, Anthony Clark, the mighty Gabby there in Barbados. And yeah, it was said that he was a really nice guy, a very, very nice guy. And the robbers did not get off with a lot of money. It was only like $100 in cash and some marijuana products. Not much to kill just a young person, very young. So yeah, that's the news out of Richmond Hill, Queens, New York. Darius Clark, the grandson of the mighty Gabby in Barbados, was shot and killed in a daylight robbery of The Plug, which was a smoke shop in Richmond Hills in Queens. This is Chef Veronica.